Oh boy. It's time to start. So let's see how this sounds then, huh? Okay. All right, cool. Looks like we're mobile. Looks like we're up. Looks like we're ready to go. So, first things first. The good boy I brought over is Sneasel the Noctowl for my Pokemon Gold, one. My Pokemon Gold file. I'm not going to use him for a good long while because his physical attack stat is kind of insane at the moment. Or not insane, but a little more than I feel like would be worth using. But that special attack stat's what we're really going to be focusing on for him. Anyway, let's move on. The goal of this stream is to get all the way to the end of Johto. Probably not even get to the league, but just beat Clair. And call that a stream. I feel like we could be able to do it in 3 hours, so let's do it. Alright, Sandshrew, it's time to die. We're not just fainting Pokemon out here, we're killing them now. We're out here drowning shrews. And getting EX poos. Like, comment, subscribe. So how's everyone's day been going, by the way? That's because we just got a new cat, and I posted the pictures on Twitter, and she's very cute and very lovable, and she's very asleep right now. She's curled up on a pillow. Oh man, Kish's Shrew was such a sad story. That Shrew deserved better. Kish agrees. The sad tale of the Canadian Shrew. Kish. I joke, don't tell her I said that. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? That's why Psychen is cool and you're a big stinky head. Yeah, I should probably see what she's selling, or buying for me. But before we do that, if we go up here, we get mugged for 1,000 Pokédollars, and I like 1,000 Pokédollars, so I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's see, alright, I was about to say let's see if we can get through this without a random encounter, but that's an oh hey, look, an actual Noctowl. Actually, if we just knock this thing out right now, we can level up Psychic once. Beautiful. I don't think the crit mattered, but it's always nice to get him. Makes things a lot smoother. Psychic's a lot more powerful than I figured it would be. I think she has a Flaffy, so why don't I switch real quick? Nah, Psychic can handle it. Bam. She's either got a Flaffy or a Girafarig. I could be totally wrong and have guessed wrong on both too. Let's see what happens. Wow, I was really wrong. I was a big silly. I believe Seadra or Horsea evolves into Seadra at 31. So once that happens, I'll trade it back over to Golds, evolve it, and then trade it back. We're not going to get to see it evolve as a result, unfortunately, but you know how it is. Oh, is it 33? No. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Venomoth is a thing. Or it could be... I don't know. I could have just traded the Dragon Scale back over and done things, but... nah. 32, you see? It's a fun little in-between. I was gonna say I just finished Season 1 of Season 2 of My Hero Academia, but I didn't, I just got halfway through it. Just finished the whole sports festival arc, the 13 episodes of that took up. It was really cool and I friggin' love it. It's my favorite anime of the last decade for sure. Why is Lickitung a dominatrix? Blow bubbles at her. Him. Hey, welcome, man. Ha! Loser. A big stinky head. Nah, but man, there were so many good, cute little cats at the, place we got her. All of them were from, shelters from elsewhere. They were like kill shelters, and they're like, yeah, none of that. Bring them here. We'll adopt them out. I'm like, alright. And it was cool and good, and they're all lovely. Yeah, I love Bulbapedia. It says it right at the top. Like, hey, it evolves into this, and evolves right to this. Right there. Oh, the crit did matter earlier, huh? Oh, Saiken, you're very close to being less useless. Now, well, what was I saying? Bulbapedia is my go-to for Pokemon info. And Cerebee's great when it's pre-release stuff, but, oh, hey, these two are closer together in, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, or Gold and Silver. He either has a Slowbro or a Nidoking, and I'm hoping I got the Nidoking boy here. Yeah! Nidoking is cool, it's a king. Plus he's going to drown because he's poisoned and ground. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is still a unique type combo. The same with poison and flying. Like, I'm surprised that one hasn't been snapped up yet. Oh, hey, Twister. Might as well have some Dragon Stab for a while. Let's drop Leer, since Saiken is totally a special attacker. No point in giving it physical moves until Gen 4. Alright, so Slowbro's next, so let's bring out Spice Rack. Everyone's gotta have a hobby. Well, I always remember these two because it always struck me as weird that this guy had an underleveled Slowbro. And then I always remembered the Nidoking because Nidoking just stuck with young me. I don't remember what every trainer has, but I also went through Gold, like, last week in its entirety for this stream, so some things are a little fresh in my mind. I was gonna say Spicy Rack is close to evolving, but it's also evolving at level 32. How could this happen to me? That's creepy, go away. I don't like you. You smell like dick. That can't happen. Shiny Pokemon don't exist. What should I throw at this thing? Well, I should throw a save up real quick, because I have a distinct feeling a couple Great Balls aren't gonna cut it. At least turn around to fight me, you big stinky head. Look at him wiggle. Let's just Razor Leaf it. That won't flinch me. Wow, I really expected it to flinch me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh wow, thanks for that crit that did all of the 2 damage. Doesn't really matter if Spice Rack goes down. What's coming out next? Let's throw out... screw it. What else are you gonna do for now? Quickly, steal that thing it doesn't have. Mostly just because I like that, yeah, 35 damage. Ooh, I should stop hurting it then, huh? Well, yeah, because Gyarados has great physical attack, it just doesn't have that great special. Alright, it's not even that its special is bad, it's just... It really could have benefited from having water physical moves in, earlier gens. Oh, we're just going right for Dragon Rage, huh? Please just get in the ball, my family is sad. Alright, come on, buddy. I get it, you didn't need a sob story, you got a sob story, you got a little antsy, it's fine, I didn't want to pressure you. How about you get in this Ultra Ball? Wow, fuck you. That's how it's always going in Pokemon Go lately. It's like, hey, you like that, Damn it. Paralysis doesn't actually help with the capture rate in Gen 2. It's glitched. Only Sleep does. Which I learned very recently, actually. You're bulky. Yell at him. So come on, you had 3 Wiggles there. I'm pretty sure you want to go for a 4th? Alright, fuck it. Yeah, you got a 4th Wiggle, technically. You're real, you're smarty pants, aren't you? You're cool. Everyone loves you. Alright, I'm really tempted just to kill this thing. It's just a shiny Gyarados, who cares? I'm not even gonna use this thing. Why do I want to capture it? Lure Ball doesn't help. It wasn't hooked by a rod. Hurt yourself. Yeah, but it doesn't learn any HMs that I can't already shove onto other Pokemon. Alright, we're capturing it. Of course, none of these Great Balls work, I'm about to just reload real quick, but, stay in the goddamn ball. Fuck you! Fuck you! Hurt yourself. Yeah, but I can give all the water-based HMs to Psyken because I wasn't going to use that thing's move pool for anything else anyway. Alright, let's try that again, why don't we? Really meant to bring out a... Well, I can just switch. Alright. Take 2. I meant to bring out Desert Rose right away and use Rock Slide to drop its HP. About to say, thank you for the speed tie. It'll get one shot. Just watch it get a crit. Oh, hey, not bad. And hey, even better. Yeah, I found a shiny, guys. I did it. I've never... Alright, stay in this Ultra Ball and I'll buy you a cookie. I'll spend real money on a Cosmic Brownie for you. Alright, not a fan of Cosmic Brownies. Alright, cool. Ha! Was that super effective? I barely felt it, you dumbhead. I'm mashing A as fast as I can, and it doesn't seem to be working. God. Yeah, Alakazam gets some pretty fierce winged eyeliner. Listen, Gyarados, you're my friend. Alright, not my friend. I think you're a big greasy idiot, and I don't even want you. I really hope that this next ball fails on the it doesn't even shake. I hope this next ball doesn't even shake. Who just holds it down? That's silly. Yeah, I just hope you burst out immediately. He's already using Thrash, so come on, down B. Let's have that work, huh? Anyone who uses down B is wrong. Yeah, everyone knows you mash the A button. I don't get people I see. It's like, yeah, you hit down in B, and I'm like, what kind of idiot school did you go to? Gyarados, you're stupid. Oh, fuck. He's mad. Alright, listen, Gyarados. I want you to know that I think your Barbles are really cool. And I think they're just, really nice. Fuck, God! Hurt yourself. Okay, now stop hurting yourself, because you'll die. Alright, Gyarados, I'm stroking the screen where you are. Is this calming you down? God! Just die. Just die. And then watch me never care. Alright, so we're advancing with the plot. Yeah, I am. I wish I could just... Oh, I can actually. Hold up. Get me out of here. Oh. I keep thinking it acts like teleport when you're not inside routes, but that's wrong. Yeah, I fucking hate dealing with capture rates. That's my least favorite part of Pokemon, honestly. That's why I usually just like hack in Master Balls if I'm replaying things, because I don't want to deal with that crap. It's just waiting and hoping you get lucky. I think it's silly. So, yeah, he's just gonna die for that. His sins. And that's why I brought over a second Master Ball in, from Gold, so when I have to deal with the roaming legendaries, I can just capture them right away, because screw dealing with 3% capture rate that I have to constantly fight with. He went on his own terms. Spice Strike's not gonna do too well here, so let's just bring Psyken back up. Ow, my spine. Like, I'm gonna capture Suicune and the other legendaries, but, and Celebi. I'm kind of considering, once we finish the league, I might replace Spice Wreck with, Celebi.
This dragon Pokemon hurt me and I cried.
Ready for the most fun, mechanic in the game? This is my least favorite part of, Generation 2, by the way. This entire area here, I hate it. And I considered going through it without tripping the switch, just so I could have a chance to grind last time, but, it's so slow, it's not worth it at all. Hey there. Of course, with boosted EXP, it might be a good idea to actually grind for a bit, but, nah. No, I don't feel like we're gonna need to grind this time, because I have a much better team setup than I did last time. And I feel like I can reliably... Because the most of the issue I have with the League is that Will is a weirdly difficult early opponent, because I rarely have anything that can handle Psychic types. Since there aren't a ton of good Steel types. The only Dark type you're gonna have is... Shit, I don't think you really can get a Dark type in Johto by that time. Unless you, like, trade one over, but... Trying to remember if there's... Yeah, you can have, like, an Umbreon, but... I don't know, Will is usually the one I had the most problems with. And then Bruno's Machamp kind of throws me off a bit, and then, you know, Lance. Since I usually don't seem to carry an Ice type around, but I started choosing Totodile just to handle that. But here I have, I've got Sneasel. I've got Alakazam. Yeah, but Dark types are special in Gen 2, and his special attack isn't as good as his physical attack. Because now I have the option, like... Yeah, this is a 100% run. We're gonna do everything. Because, like, Rock Slide on a... Yeah, but Bite's not all that strong. It's gonna be better just to use Rock Slide on the ones that just happen to be weak to Rock Slide as well. Plus, I'm not gonna be able to get Tyranitar by the time we get to Will. Desert Roads is not my strategy to handle his Zatus. I forget, does he get a Crunch in this generation? Or was that not till later? Yeah, no Hatsune Miku. I don't really have an opinion on the whole thing, but... I'm aware of Vocaloids. Grow stronger, Psychic. Grow stronger! Even stronger! Murder him! Make him a dead man. Make him Dead Man Wonderland. Does anyone even remember that one? I'd like slipped out of my anime and manga phase for so long, and then Dead Man Wonderland, I was like, cool. I guess I'll keep Crunch around then. Yeah, I'll go for Crunch. And, 47 on, Pupitar is feasible by the time we get to the League. My friend ended up finishing the manga, because it was on hiatus when the show finished on Toonami. Did I press the switch? Feel like I didn't. Aha, there we go, that would have been bad. Well, yeah, I just didn't remember if he got Crunch or not, because if I had to stick with Bite, I just would have ignored it. But if I had Crunch, better to have it than not. But the manga was on hiatus on, after the show finished on Toonami. My friend was, like, super excited for it, and I kind of fell out by that point. And he finished the manga, and he was like, that was disappointing. But the show was great up until Scar Chain. I don't know, I thought when Scar Chain got introduced, no, running shoes were until Gen 3. When Scar Chain got introduced, I thought the show kind of went down a bit. It got a little generic for me. I preferred Casher and Sins. I liked that one a lot. Yeah, the fastest movement you're gonna get in Gen 2 is the bike. Which sucks, because it's still not all that fast. That's why I say Gen 2 is a little hard to go back to. Sometimes. I mean, my team's already done, so I don't really need team recommendations anymore. Plus, I used the Poliwrath before. And it actually worked out really well. It's how I beat Red's Snorlax. Alright, well, I used Toxic on it, and for some reason it never used Rest, and Submission was whittling it down, and it just happened to win. It was stupidly lucky, but it did mean I could beat Red with a team of level 49, so that was something and a half. I used to think silly things about the, stretching the screen on a Game Boy Advance too, but... Or can you go the long way? And get a free item out of it. Hey, not bad. Someone just leaving a giant gold nugget on the ground? That's irresponsible. Heal me. Your Pokemon are injured and you suck and you're bad. Let me give them medicine. These stores always looked weird to me. They reminded me of, like, organs. Same for those, like, wires up there. Yeah, but who's running around with a $5,000 chunk of gold in their pocket? And then not going back to look for it? It was Lance, he's leaving breadcrumbs, so it's like, okay, I know this trainer's a little new, this might make him feel a little better, I'll make him feel rewarded, make her feel rewarded. And then he hears from upstairs, it's like, oh my god, a nugget of gold! And he's like, yeah. And he takes Kamika out for ice cream later. Lance is our surrogate father. Well, yeah, if you saw Lance the Dragon Master with the Dragonite just stroll by, and then you see a 10-year-old girl walk by, who's the one you're more likely to attack? I wish Lance was my dad. Things would be different around here if Lance was my dad. And Golbat just wants to give you a hug, but his mouth is too big. I'm surprised it actually works. It's just always nice when a plan pans out. Yeah, you did, because you're a big stinky idiot. Haha! Golbat's just a big hungry boy. Well, Poindexter, I'm gonna drown you for that, because, jeez. Golbat, I believe, drinks 48 cubic liters of blood, and then leaves. It was something like that in one of the guidebooks I had in red and blue and yellow. Like, I had this one, and it was like an unofficial one, and it had like this really bootleg looking Charizard on the front. But it had like really good maps, so I used that for all of my Gen 1 runs. Like, every time I have to go somewhere that I don't quite remember the layout for, it helps out so much. Murder! He's so powerful. Viewers, smash that like button if you want to donate blood to Golbat. Our boy! Boy, that animation's a little lengthy. Seadra's so angry, what happened? I have a Seadra and Go, and I have a Dragon Scale as well. I just don't have the candy to evolve it because Horsies never show up around here. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's take the front lines for a bit. Plus, I love when a Seadra evolves into Kingdra, its special attack doesn't change at all. Mostly just gets more well-rounded. Oh, second the girl. I never actually pay attention to the genders in Gen 2 because they're not colored. So I never noticed right away. And then because I'm a white cis male, I always default to male because I don't know. I don't know why I do that.
Don't ream talk it, he'll scream really loudly, it'll be funny.
He'll go, huh? Should be ice or fire. Hope everyone chose fire. I coat my fist in a flaming liquid. Future sight? No way! Oh, good thing everyone chose fire. Slowpoke tail. Okay. But it's not enough, I need more rocket blood on my hands. You, Southerner! You're nuts, but you got guts. Yeah, track is a little too luck-based, and I never see too many strategies for it, but... it's potentially one of the most broken status effects. It's just really ignored, since there's only one way to do it. It's a little luck-based to get. And anything with Cute Charm is generally using other abilities that they have. Like when it's like Delcatty, who is like Wonder Skin anyway. Clefable and Wigglytuff, I think, use like Competitive and Magic Guard instead. I'm at the Mahogany Rocket Base. China. Alright, what's your deal? Cool. And I think this one's a dire hit. Nope, Protein. Let's give that one to someone so that it doesn't just sit there and crap up my inventory. You get it, Desert Rose. Protean. When you give it to a Pokemon, they get the Protean ability 4 generations before it existed. Look at Ditto just sitting there like a ink blot. That was not what I meant to do. I don't know why I keep thinking Thunder Punch is just its bottom moveset, or bottom move, so I keep just going to the right and immediately slamming that. So anyway, Desert Rose gets the chance now. Okay, now you're an all-star. Good thing you got that little bit of extra damage in before I dug underground. And stayed there because I'm a pupa. That's not much experience at all. I wanted more. Give me more! More! For the glory of Noah. I think that Nidoking and Nidoqueen are both good. I've used Nidoqueen before, and that's how I beat Yellow. Nidoking really seems to help me out a lot on Smoke and Random Battle. Turn around, buddy. He's like, oh, Jesus! He got scared. Well, you know what this calls for, viewers? It's time to eradicate his face off. Not gonna do light screen twice. Yo! Even with boosted experience, this isn't helping all that much. Then again, they are just little 17 Rattatas. And a Zubat, but... I mean, it's a Zubat who really gives a shite. So powerful. Check out my Flex. Flex University. Well, you're doing a really shitty job because all of these guys are still fighting me. Oh, Bakugo. Well, the red cat must be a Trump hat, given that he's talking about bleeding hearts. Aha! Time to kick your butt to the curb. He's just sitting in a waterfall behind Tojo Falls. I wish I could become Ike. I'd have cool hair. I'd have muscles. I'd have friends. I would have a cool sword. And that's all we need in life, friends and a cool sword. Yeah, I actually have the greatest hits one. Yeah, it's like they had the Pokemon Red one, like Red's Adventures Through Kanto, and it's like they made a normal page, like a normal sized Tankobon, and it's all like the greatest hits of it all, and it's just really, really abrupt, and like half of the story is missing. Oh my god, I got kicked. I got demolished. Couldn't handle it. Kill him! Murder his face! Yeah, I didn't realize that it was like some greatest hits thing, 'cause I got it when I was like 13 and I didn't know what I was supposed to be looking for. I saw that, I'm like, cool! I don't understand, but I like it. Or I might be reading Pokemon Adventures. Let me check what this is real quick, because I have it very close by. Yeah, the best of Pokemon Adventures, Red. Featuring a very 90s anime aesthetic. So I don't know about Pokemon Special, but, Pokemon Adventures I have got. What a silly nerd he was. Thanks, Murkrow. Items! And that contains Thief, which I already taught to Sneasel, so I can teach that to anything else I wanted, but oh, it is. Okay. I didn't know Special was a different manga. Well, then I think I read the Pokemon Adventure stuff for Diamond and Pearl as well. Let's see, who do I want to bring out first? Let's just leave Desert Rose in, he should be fine. Oops, got caught. Lance, help, they're bullying me! I actually can, it's called a double battle. Sense of honor, you were gonna dual team me. No honor among thieves, I swear. Shutterbuck. There was this guy in my Film 2 class earlier this year. Or actually it was right at the end of last year, rather. And he always, every time he came in with a shirt that had it was like a pot of coffee and had coffee in his face, it was like, coffee! And I always wanted to say, hey, I like your shirt, and I never did. And I'll never see him again. So, viewers, if you see someone with a cool shirt, let them know. Let's just throw Bard out. Yeah, that's the Arbok that got cut in half. We didn't actually feint anything. Yeah, and the greatest hits thing never shows off that arc, but it shows it in a flashback, so I'm like, is that Arbok cut in half randomly? I'm like, what is this? I thought it was silly. Plus, I just love the manga. It's so charming. It's got a very nice aesthetic. I like how it looks, I like how it makes me just feel like I'm back in the late 90s when I'm reading it. Or what I imagine the late 90s would be, because the late 90s I was like 4. I could be an executive, but I think you're a big stinky. Well, you know what I meant. Guro. But I said we had blogger plans. This chair is so damn squeaky. Can't really relax with the way this chair is set up, and I really wish I didn't get rid of my other chair for this one now. We have to kill them all. Well, murder time. At first, I didn't think you were actually allowed to catch these guys at first, because every time I did, they always broke out on the first shake. But one time I did it. And I felt very accomplished, and I don't feel like I should have. Here, go use self-destruct, why don't you? They always seem to kill themselves when I do it in gold. Could you imagine if one of these... Can these even be... I imagine they could be shiny, but... I don't think the shiny lock existed until Gen 5. That someone said it also existed in Gen 3, but... I don't recall anywhere that it would have been. Well, what's more humane? Letting them die on their terms, or just having them sit in my box for the rest of... time? Besides, when they die, Desert Rose gets stronger. It's a noble cause, really. Hey Lance, how you doing? Oh, alright. Is it really alive when they're just stuck there in stasis for eternity? Haha! I'm slightly faster than you. You must have a bad speed IV. Ah, just shy of leveling up.
Give me a cool HM and I'll spare your life.
Aw, thanks. Cool. What do I do with it? So it's like your Pokemon just not know how to use it, or you're not legally allowed to use HMs without certain gym badges? Or they won't act it, like hidden machines might have like a key you have to activate with a certain gym badge. Oh yeah, geez, Lance in Pokemon Adventures was like... Oh my god. I thought that final arc was amazing, though. Cool, that's my least favorite part of the game out of the way. Yeah, Whirlpool would have been fine if it was back in Gen 1, but... Seems a little pointless now. Unless they buff it up in power so it's like Magma Storm. No, Magma Storm got nerfed as well, so you know how it is. Let's take this opportunity to make Bard really powerful. Or, you know, no, we can leave Zzz out for a little bit longer. Since most of the ice types in here I remember are either like Jinx, Swinub, or the Seal family. And none of them have Sneasels, like why? Why would you introduce a whole new ice type and then proceed to never use it? That's why my gold hack that I'm moving over to be a crystal hack now. I give Price a Sneasel instead. So he's got like Dugong, Sneasel, and Piloswine instead of just Seal, Dugong, and Piloswine. Because I think that's stupid otherwise. Yay, power! Cheese pie! So what, is it like a cream cheese pie, or like, what? Like a dessert or a dinner? Dessert. Dessert? I said that in a weird way, I think. You mean nothing to me. Cheesecake but Empire. You see, that sounds amazing. I could go for that right now. I didn't eat too much today, so I got to really go nuts on dinner, and I had an open-faced turkey sandwich, and it was amazing. Whoa, buddy! So much fun. Through the power of Pine Sol, baby. Baby.
You named him Brad.
See there, Swinub. If you spell it backwards, it's bunnies. Bun. Ew. I didn't expect him to go right for Powder Snow, but his special attack isn't all that, so... was not too worried. Yay! And another Swinub. What do you say we give it? What do you say we give him another dose of Razor Leaf? Hey, Dredic. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, because it makes sense that gym leaders would actually be like some form of defense force instead of just, hey, I'm gonna sit here and let 10-year-old kids wail on me as a job. I don't remember what piece of canon said it, but like I've read something. It was like if a gym leader loses 3 times in a row, he like loses the title, or they would lose the title. He or she, they. Thunder! Well, you had one good opportunity to put Z down, but now Z is gonna take you down. God's gonna cut you down. Well, Ultra Sun and Moon is different, at least, since no real gym leaders, just trial captains. They have a duty to do their best as well, but they're like 11 to 18 years old. Oh shit, nice. Oh, on Discord. Oh my god, Jay, that looks amazing. I want it so much. Give me a slice of pie. Let me tell you about the Ultra Sun and Moon, it's a big stink. It's silly. It smells. It's... oh. Z might be in trouble there. But I knew my boy could do it. Fear Rattata is lame and stupid. Fear Aeron is how it is now. Man, I wish I could live in Canada. Deport me. Deport me to Canada. Well, I can take this opportunity to evolve Psychic now, actually, so, let me open up my, other 3DS real quick. I would like to trade. Got my Devil Survivor 2, theme going. See if you could hear that rocking out. I'm gonna turn up the volume really loud so you can potentially hear, the other game going. That was probably a little too loud. Or might not even be loud enough given how the mic is facing. Alright, let's make it rock. I like how my trainer looks so surprised because the, just the sheer sexism of it all just blows her blue hair right into the stratosphere. Alright, so let's trade Seadra over. And, we'll trade that one. And this should be the last trade we need to, do for a while. Come over to me, you beautiful bastard. Aw, look at him. Is it not going to show its nickname? That's probably for the best, actually. And now I can put my other game over so you can hear Psyken evolve. Isn't that cool? It's the ideal way to stream. I like how the music stops for a little bit. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever used Blossom, and it actually performed really well. Just the main issue is, Johto is not a, kind place for grass types, and it had to use Absorb all the way until right before the Elite Four, where I found the Solar Beam TM. All because I got a little impatient and couldn't wait 9 more levels to evolve my Gloom. So I could at least have Petal Dance. And there's our girl, Psyken! Back you go, Blossom. I love Blossom's cry, it's so cute. It's like, hop, skip, and jump. I don't know, I try to, like, not anthropomorphize, but make them sound like actual words. Like, I always thought, Kingdra was like, doo-doo-poo. Or something like that. I played Pokemon a lot as a kid, and I played it alone most of the time, all the time. About to say, you can take as long as you want there, huh, buddy? Didn't want my game to... Didn't want to have a friggin' heart attack about that. Well, anyway, here's Psyken. Cool. See, look at that, so well-rounded now. So how's our team doing as far as fully evolveds go? Fully evolved, gonna take some time, fully evolved, gonna take some time, fully evolved, and fully evolved, nice! It's not like Kingdra's gonna really get the chance to take advantage of that physical attack stat, though. Have you seen Bard's special attack? That thing's in the triple digits already. Hell, just using Bzz compared to, Bard is a formality, just so someone else can have a little bit of the glory. Zzz, I didn't mean it, you're a wonderful team member, and you are a credit to team. A Cloyster? Kind of forget Cloyster exists sometimes. Or at least in the context of it being an ice type. I'm always more concerned about its water aspects. Because ice is usually a drag on a Pokemon more than anything else, but then again, Stab Icicle Spear with Shell Smash Skill Link, pretty damn good, must say. Then I talk bad about the ice type, like my favorite Pokemon from Gen 6 wasn't an ice type. I love my boy Avalugg. And I'd use it when I do the Gen 6 stream, or the Pokemon Y stream, but I already have a team ready. Though, you know what? Honestly, I might use Avalugg. Blue Fire Vixen on Sage's Discord very graciously gave me a shiny, shiny Bergmite, so... You know what? Fuck it, I'll use that! Shit, I gotta type that down. I have the team typed out in my phone's, notes. Yeah, Price, you saying something? Samsung Notes. Which is good, because I've already used Kingdra now, but I've also used Larvitar, so I might need to get Larvitar off of that list, too. Hey, good job. Alright, a Piloswine, okay? Let's send out Spice Rack. I used the Piloswine last time I played Gold. Or, it wasn't the last time. I've played Gen 2 so much in the last year. So I finished a run of Gold, I finished another run of Gold, and now I'm knees deep into an LP of Crystal, so... Whoa! I mean, its special attack is bad, mine is good. Their special defense is good. I was just a little worried given that how much base power Blizzard has. Alright, who wants to pick up the slack? You wanna go, Bard? Of course, you missed too, but I'm not gonna take that chance again. Hey, it's taking me this long to use an Alakazam. I use Mega Alakazam a lot in Gen 6's early competitive, because Mega Alakazam felt really fun. Bryson isn't ready yet, that's not till Gen 5! I was gonna do an LP of White or Black 2, but I might just stream that at some point. I feel like with LPs, Pokemon isn't really for me anymore, but Pokemon streams feel much easier to do than LPs at this point. Yeah, how does it feel to miss a 95 accuracy move, you asshole? I swear, 80 accuracy feels so much different in Fire Emblem compared to Pokemon. With Pokemon, it's like 80 accuracy, huh? Looks like I'm gonna miss every time. But in Fire Emblem, it's like, wow, 80 accuracy? Looks like I won't miss at all. And we get TM16, Icy Wind. Guess what I'm gonna waste that one on? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to guess what I'm about to waste this one on. Well, even Mystery Dungeon, I'm gonna mostly deal with when I go back to it, it's gonna be streams. Oh no, I'm stuck behind you. Because it's gonna be our, no one's gonna expect it when it happens. It's gonna be really cool. When I bring out Noctowl, the Sneasel, against Dragonites 1 through 3. No, it's just like, when you touch electricity, it goes zzz. I couldn't think of a good name, so because I also didn't expect to bring that Electabuzz over. Oh, I'm not using Psychic against Clair, that'd be OP. Or, not even really, because it'd be more OP to use Bard at this point. Though Psychic is really good physical, so if I throw Psychic out... Not Psychic. I keep saying Psychic for Sneasel. If I bring out Noctowl against, Kingdra, it's possible that I could drop its special defense so much that Bard could, like, come in and one-shot it with something. Mystery Dungeon is so good. I'm so excited to get back to, my LP of Blue Rescue Team. After, 6 years. I haven't announced that one yet, but, now's as good as time as any to announce it to a couple people. It's the only time I wish I could fly. I traded the red scale for an EXP share, but... nah. Dude, I've never finished the Zero Isles. 99 floor... Zero Islands just scares the shit out of me. I've never even... I don't think I've attempted Zero Isle. Like, I've never even entered it. I've played Explorers of Darkness so much, I've never entered, Zero Isle, north, east, south, or west. If it makes you feel better, Super is like if Gates to Infinity was done right. Well, I almost cleared everything in Red and Blue. It's when I got to the Buried Relic, I just gave up because nothing about that was fun. I did almost everything else besides Buried Relic and Murky Cave, I think. I like his cry a lot. Or her cry, rather. Kecleon is fantastic. I love how in Super you can't get Kecleon until you've recruited 700 of the 720 Pokemon available. Do you think we're going to be able to get through this patch of grass without a single encounter? Place your bets now, kids. Wow. Every mystery dungeon I play, or rather the DS ones, I always play as, I always play as Cyndaquil because having Smokescreen allows me to go through the game at a really low level, so I don't have to stop and grind at all. So then when Gates, it's like, yeah, you have to use Tepig if you want a fire move, but then Tepig's rollout just smears everything. I one-shotted Kyurem. And then when Super came in, I'm like, cool! I'm gonna play a Cyndaquil and use Smokescreen to give it the, Whiffer status. And it's like, use Smokescreen, his accuracy decreased. And I'm like, oh fuck, and then the Salamence you fight at level, like, 4 beats you. I don't, usually. I said he, and then it immediately popped up as female. I'm like, oh, well, that's not right. They're usually poison, right? I'm gonna bring Desert Rose back out. Because that's just the issue with grass types and Johto in general. They don't really get much of a chance to shine. Yeah, you think you're strong? Rock slide! You cock slide. Can't wait to get her. Did they fit? Because it's been, again, so long since I played Crystal. Did they make Victory Road any better in Crystal? Because it's so short and silly in Gold and Silver. What do you say bring out Spice Rack? Give them a shot. Yeah, Blue and Red Rescue Team are way shorter than I remembered. Because I rebought a copy in 2015. And I got all the way to Rayquaza's dungeon, like, only in like a couple days. Okay. I still think... Spice Rack, oh my god, like, this is all you've done in this series, is just sit there and miss Razor Leaves. That's all white people do, just sit in their rooms and miss Razor Leaves. Yeah, Sky Pillar is rough. I'd say Rayquaza is rough, but my strategy is always to use Smokescreen and have my partner Pokemon have Attract, just in case Smokescreen wears off. Because as long as I can keep Rayquaza bouncing in between Smokescreen and Attract, I'm always good. Well, yeah, if those white people have Magical Leaf, they'll never miss, but those are like the privileged ones. I just don't like grinding in Mystery Dungeon. I tried using Jump Bluff, but it's just not that great until later gens. Like, I'm gonna use Jump Bluff in Y, because in Y it's gonna be so easy to make Jump Bluff good, because I can have it have Swords Dance and Acrobatics by the 4th gym badge, so it's gonna be great. And I don't remember if it picks up Seed Bomb at that point, but shit, Acrobatics, Swords Dance alone is gonna make Jump Bluff great. Because that's always my plan with competitive, whenever I use a a Jump Bluff in competitive, I always name it Bicep, and then have it be a physical attacker. God, I hate the 5 teams. It's like, alright, you ready to waste your time with a bunch of Rattatas? If it was a Fire Emblem 7 reference, it is not something I was aware of. I just named it Bicep because it's strong, because it uses Swords Dance. Hey, Rinko. The kitty is asleep. She's had a long day. I always remember this part taking a long time, but honestly, it's not all that bad. It's just when the Rockets just have a ton of Rattatas, it's like... What do you think they were thinking they were programming this? It's like, cool, instead of having an actual good level curve, what do you say we, just throw a bunch of Rattatas out? I mean, that's understandable, Ace. It's like, what is it, like 4 AM over there or something? I remember saying it was like 3 AM earlier. Understandable, have a good day. Yeah, seriously, just get a mousetrap, and it's like, Rattata's like, oh cool, just quick attack the mousetrap, and it's gonna be fine. 420?! I don't even think Exeggutor is that good, because it doesn't learn much. Because you have to keep it as Execute for a long time. So if it gets anything like Psychic or Solar Beam, it's not going to be until, like, the 8th gym badge anyway, so it's like, what's the point? Yeah, Psychic and Giga Drain is going to do a Grass and Psychic type fine for Gen 2, but it just learns everything so late. That's why I feel like the game should, that's what I'm trying to fix in my Crystal hack. Get cool Pokemon earlier. like Mount Mortar, like the second you walk into that, 1% chance to find Larvitar. Imagine that. Now you can actually use it. Now you're not waiting till Celadon City at the earliest to get one. If you're gonna make cool Pokemon, let us feasibly use them. And I'm not talking about, like, throw a fucking Hydreigon at you out the gate so you can say, oh, you can use that, but, like, let me use a Dino early or something, you know what I'm saying? I remember someone was like, Dino's a stupid name, and I'm like, yeah, but did you know it's like one in German, and it goes with the whole Sphylas and Hydreigon, and they're like, what? I'm like, haha, you're a fool. Smelly, I know more Pokemon trivia than you. I was about to say, I don't think I've done any, like, massively difficult solo runs. The hardest thing I did was, the hardest thing I did was a Magcargo solo run, and it was actually impossible to beat without the X items, you know, like X special. Oh god, fuck, minimize. Because Red's Blastoise couldn't be beat. Alright, so this is what we're doing, huh? And this one's gonna poison me, and it's just gonna be a real fucking kitschy time. Alright, I was joking, but you know what? Fuck you anyway. It's gonna use minimize again. Oh, no. Maybe I can hit this time? Hey! But I haven't done a solo run since that Magcargo one. Not that I haven't wanted to. Then again, if I was gonna do a, what solo run would I do? Because I used to do solo runs on YouTube a lot, but after I did 6 and I could have the, I had this Comic Fire Emerald All-Star Nuzlocke challenge, where all the solo run Pokemon I did all fought in Emerald, and it didn't really work as well as I hoped. I just ended up raising Charizard because it was the only thing that made the pain of Gen 3 grinding tolerable. Who did I lose in that? I lost a Marshtomp to Flannery. And I lost Ivysaur to, Juan. And I think that was it. I just never ended up using Slugma, because Magcargo was, turns out, really difficult to use before Shell Smash. Now let's go heal Pupitar up. But I want to do something, like, really weird, like, something you wouldn't expect in a game you wouldn't expect, like Pokemon Diamond, or no, something even weirder than that. It was like Pokemon X, like, Cinccino run or something. Or Pokemon Pearl, where Nuzlocke's called that? I believe the guy who came up with the concept of the Nuzlocke run was a guy named Nuzlocke. And he had a Nuzlocke, oh shit, he had Nuzleaf's head on Locke's body from Lost, I believe? I know I had a really weird idea, but I guess nothing's ever gonna come of it because I forgot what it was. Just like some weird, like, 4th or 5th gen Dex fodder in the middle of, a generation that you wouldn't expect it from. That's just terrible. Like, can you come up with, like, more convincing dialogue there? Man, it feels good to be bad. Oh yeah, Gen 2 was like the bug renaissance with Megahorn. Of course, not like Scizor wasn't too great until Platinum, where it got Bullet Punch. And Bullet Punch brought that thing and right into the top of OU, where it was for a good long while. Yeah, if you start questioning the logic of, oh. Well, I'll take it. I just love how Skarmory and Mantine are, counterparts. But Skarmory's so great while Mantine hasn't been good until 7th gen. They're really trying to make Mantine good now. Right, you're just using standard Mawile? Is he like a Mega at all yet, or...? Fire Punch! We're gonna let someone else have a bit of a glory, given that, Remember when Mega Mawile was banned in 6th Gen OU? Wasn't that something? Yeah, Fairy and Steel is such an amazing defensive typing. And offensively, it's not half bad either. Yeah, you can do a lot with Steel and Fairy, especially since Steel got the ability to be strong against Fairy now, so Steel's not a half-bad offensive type anymore. You know what type really needs a renaissance? Rock. Give me some more special Rock-type moves and a special Rock-type attacker that isn't Diancie. And hell, it's not even really Diancie, because Diancie's signature move, Diamond Storm, is physical. And Diamond Storm is one hell of a move. I have strict orders to murder 10-year-olds. I don't like rock, any of them. I think Midday's Born, I think Dusk and Midnight are some of the worst designs Pokemon I've ever had. I love Zubat's cry because it feels like it's trying to clip the audio as hard as it can, but it just can't. Scream harder, little buddy, you're almost there. There's a lot of archetypes I feel like that don't get covered in Pokemon. Like, we don't really have many special attacking rock types besides like Magcargo. We haven't gotten a super defensive and fast Pokemon that I can remember off the top of my head. Like, its offenses are shit, but its defenses and speed are great. Which I think is a hilarious concept for some reason. And like, every rock type always seems to be built the same. Super high offense and defense, but then, Dusk form is OP, that's hilarious. God damn it, I should not have been fucking around with Cut. Alright, Bard, actually, no, let's let Bard handle it. Oh yeah, Nihilego. Forgot about Nihilego. Yeah, Nihilego's a step in the right direction. And I was gonna say we need more, physical electric types, but, we just got Zeraora, so... Or Zeraora's not out yet, so... We will very soon have a good physical, electric type. I'm excited for Zeraora competitively. I think he looks fun. Yeah, but that means we haven't really had a good physical electric type since 4th gen. Also, Electivire really should be, Electivire and Zeraora really should be electric and fighting. I imagine it's kind of hard to make a physical tank out of a type that's weak to a very physically inclined slew of types. fighting... Well, Bug can go really well either way, because we have things like Bug Buzz, and we have things like Megahorn or Lunge or Leech Life. Of course, I never see anything using Lunge, because Leech Life just came and immediately stole its thunder. Liquidation is cool now, though. What do you mean update? The types for this game? I mean, they added Steel and Dark, but beyond that, there was no changes. Beyond what standard Gold, Silver, and Crystal had back in 2000 and 2001. Well, Malamar is a good example since it usually always runs contrary superpower, so it's always buffing its defenses, or defense, rather. Yeah, well, the only physical fairy move is Play Rough, and most fairy types seem to be special attackers, besides things like Azumarill. What else runs Play Rough usually? Azumarill... I know there's something else, because I have it in my mind, but... like Grand Bull. Eat up. Surf's up, bruh. I really tried to use a Grumpig towards the end of Black 2, but at that point in the game, so much of Team Plasma's squad is using Dark types that it's really impossible to make a Grumpig anything better than a waste of time. So I booted it off my squad and got a Drapion. And Stingy Susie was really good. Drapions are really fantastic Pokemon in-game. And it isn't half bad and competitive. This is exactly what I'm talking about Gen 2 having a weird, setup. Like, why does this guy have 5 Coffins and a Weezing? Who thought that was a fun idea? That's what I really liked about Horde Battle in Gen 6, or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Let me take on 5 people at once. Or like 5 Mons at once, and then just beat them all with Surf. Yeah, Poison and Dark is like one of the like premier defensive typings. Weezing, huh? I got a good boy for you. Or good girl, rather. Yeah, like Alolan Muck was sitting in OU for way longer than I expected Muck of all Pokemon to be. And it's still doing pretty well in UU at the moment. Yeah, here I am. Don't poison me. Thank you. I'm not gonna be surprised if Stack Attack keeps falling down, though, because Rock and Steel is just such a bad defensive typing that the strongest Gyro Ball in the game against most things can't really save it. Especially given that its best set works against the entire reason it exists, since you have to get like a Lonely Nature, but not with a defense IV of 15, so it's not too low. So Beast Boost gives it attack boosts, and it's silly, and Stack Attack is weird. Because everything about it just seems to be at odds with itself. And then Blacephalon is just amazing. Same with Naganadel. Yeah, I imagine the janitors must be getting overtime after this, given that, what's the situation? How much do you get paid when you have to work during a hostage situation? But I don't think Zorora is going to place too high up. Plasma Fist with Volt Absorb is going to be great, but, I don't really think it has the stats to go any higher than UU at best. Yay, 35. Yeah, better give me some real paid vacation if I'm working during a hostage situation. Let's send Saiken out. I've never seen Kingdra's back sprite in Gen 2, so this ought to be fun. About what I expected. Now quickly, flood the top floor of this rocket, or this radio tower. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you where he is. Why are you telling me this? Why did you give me that? All you did was have to just tell us where he was. You didn't have to give me anything. I love Dragalge. Dragalge was my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon until I saw Avalugg. Plus, Dragalge is great, it's just Naganadel does everything it can possibly do better. But Naganadel got banned to Ubers, so Dragalge it is. Well, no, because Dragalge can at least tank, specially. Naganadel is... you have to one-shot everything or you're going to lose it very quickly. I heard Paddington 2 was amazing. I was about to say 23 jars of marmalade, it seemed a little insane. But yeah, I heard Paddington 2 was really good. Like, better than it had any right to be. Hey, remember when past me said Future Comic was gonna hate me for this, because now we have to deal with a bunch of level 2 Pokemon? Or like, really low-level Pokemon? Thanks. Me. Buddy, there's an insurgence. I have to go defeat it. Past me laughed, and future me thinks he's kind of a penis. Yeah, because I don't know why I thought Paddington 1 got, like, panned. So when I heard that, it's like, yeah, 2's like the best movie ever with the highest Rotten Tomatoes score, it's like, why? And now I want to see it, but I don't have the money for a movie right now.
Venmo me money so I can see Paddington 2 and do a review on YouTube.
Except don't. I don't know, I feel like I'll feel weird going to see Paddington 2 alone in my theater. But let me tell you, I saw The Last Jedi like 3 days after it came out, on the middle of a Wednesday at this theater. And, like, I expected it to still be packed, but there were, like, 3 people in that theater, and none of them said anything. And it was the best movie experience I've ever had. Like, the best movie theater experience I've ever had. It was so good. Plus, it helps that The Last Jedi was an amazing movie. I love The Last Jedi. And I'd only seen The Force Awakens, like, a couple days before I saw that. Yeah, I know it's not, like, weird, it's just... I don't know why I feel weird to go into the movie alone. Going to the movies alone. I feel like it's weird or I shouldn't be doing it. And I think I got the idea from 16 of all shows, but The Last Jedi was the first time I went to a movie theater alone, and it was cool. I really liked it. Yeah, because, like a movie where, like, it being full kind of... I'm not going to say ruined the experience, but it hurt the experience. I saw It with my dad, and the theater was really packed. And there was that one guy, like, there's one group of people who, like, I feel like they were trying to, like, say, like, haha, I'm not scared, or I'm expecting this to be scarier than it is, but it's not, so I'm just gonna sit here and laugh the entire time. It's like, I'm trying to get really into it, and it's one guy's just like, haha, and I'm like, shut up. Like, goddamn. Fortunately, the, people were pretty quiet when I went to see Dunkirk. I forget what he's... I think he starts out with, I think he starts out with Golbat? But it's why I just like to sit in my room and watch movies alone, usually. Same with anime. I can't watch anime with people. And it's also why I can't really play video games with people, either. Like, my roommate's friend, who was, like... I don't want to call him, like, well, he was like a friend. Very close acquaintance, I suppose. I bought Nier Automata, and I drove home, and I ran into him when I was coming up to my room in the apartment. And he's like, cool, let me watch you play it. I'm like, oh no. And so I, like, had to install, and he's like, okay, I guess I'll go lie down for a bit, and he falls asleep. And then I realized then, I'm like, oh, I can put headphones in my PS4 controller. And that's how I played Nier Automata. At first. Good night, Ace. Thanks for joining. Bard could appreciate it the most. It's just like, if I really want to get into something, like, if someone's right next to me, I can't do it. I can't seriously watch movies with pals, I can't seriously watch anime with pals, I can't seriously play video games with pals. Sneasel! This is how it's gonna go. Poorly. Or taking forever, at least. Scream at me. I can do it! I'm winning! Are you proud of me, guys? Gained a base boosted 136. Lol. Quilava, huh? Hey, Saiken, you can finally get your real shot at him. Oh yeah, foolish me. God, because Saiken's been trying for Quilava's life this entire series so far, it's gonna be great to finally do it. One shot. How does that feel, Saiken? I'm gonna send Bard just because it's faster and I don't want to deal with any paralysis shenanigans. Except, usually from my experience, my rival's Haunter just ends up killing itself with Curse. It's like, yeah, I don't have to one-shot you, I just have to make sure I half-shot you because you'll finish the job for me. I was gonna ask if there are any ghost types that could benefit from Curse's secondary effect that non-ghosts get from it, but I don't really think something would. Like, what's the best that you could get out of it? Like, Golurk? Giratina? Yeah, before I forget, I want to take the opportunity to buy a bunch of Pokeballs, because we still have to catch Suicune later, so... I would like it. Give me balls. Put balls in my pocket. Did we really have to restart the, I feel like people would use Go Lurk if it was better. I'm about 10 Great Balls for now, because we should get the opportunity to buy Ultra Balls by the time. I really need a Fly Slave. Hey, buddy. I will eat your head. I think Go Lurk's an in-you. Oh, wrong place. Go Lurk's not even all that good in competitive play. I used it in white the first time I... God damn it, this is not where I meant to go. I used it in white, and the only thing it did was make Marshall easier to handle. Completely blanked on where I was going. Is it PU, huh? I'm not surprised. It's too slow. Who do I want to go first? Let's put Spice Rack out. Actually, let's start working on Psychen after this. Well, you're kind of a penis. A bit of a shithead, not gonna lie. And that's why they call it PU. Some people think it means partially or poorly used. Doesn't mean a goddamn thing, it's just PU. And I remember when it got introduced, I was like, oh hey, we're actually going forward with this joke. Aw, oh, dude, enchiladas with rice, beans, and guac sound amazing right now. I had a really good shrimp chicken steak quesadilla the other day, and it was amazing. I always save my cheat days for those. So yeah, let's get Psychen out. Because I have a distinct feeling I'm not going to be using Spice Rack, since by the time I can, I'm going to be using Celebi. No, I looked up exactly where I need to go, because I always need to look up the shutter puzzle. But I've got it now, bitches. I wish that did more damage. Psychen, kill him! Do it! Punish him! I probably could have used Twister there. Likely the only use Twister's gonna get. PU, more like... the weirdly sexual Pokemon, like Gloom, like Heatran. Like a Lomomola. Twister! Look, it's the main theme of The World Ends With You! You look me dead in the eyes and tell me Heatran does not just exude sexual confidence. Heatran fucks. Quahahaha! So Zeta slow. So Zeta show.
Sokatoa.
Man, I used the Heatran a lot in 5th gen. I loved 5th gen competitive. I honestly missed the scene. Sure, you can play it on Showdown now, but... I don't know. It's never gonna be quite the same. I'm looking at a comment saying Heatran is pretty thick, and you see, I'm with my people. This I know, for the Beyblade tells me so. I got a comment on my Demi-Fiend video. I always hate getting comments on that one, because everyone on it is so, every comment is so, like, the same. It's like, haha, dummy fiend, lol. Those Zeta sons of digits are always like, it's like his team should have had Dante from the Devil May Cry series. I'm like, cool! I've never gotten that comment before. You did it! You're unique, you're the first one! We got us a looter! And a scooter. And a duder. Oh no, trust me, we looked up a lot of Pokemon Rule 34 in the Sacred Stone stream. Every Pokemon we thought of had it. There were some that had less, with Nincada pulling up the lead. But, or pulling up the bottom, rather. It only had 3 images. But, I wouldn't have even thought to have sexualized Nincada, of all Pokemon. Like, who looks at Nincada and think, yeah, this thing is great, but you know it would be better if it had a fucking dick in its mouth? Like, who thinks that? Of Nincada, of all Pokemon. Yeah, I know. Man, you joke about a poisonous spider, but like, I follow bootleg stuff on Twitter, and they're fucking hilarious, by the way. You should follow them if you have a Twitter. And like, there's this one jersey that's like, in the vein of like an NFL, wow, NBA jersey, and it just says, a poisonous spider, and I want it so goddamn bad because I think it's hilarious. Like, haha, yeah it is. That spider is definitely poisonous. Don't get the joke, but I like it. I think it's humorous. I've probably flooded this underground warehouse 5 times over by now. Hello! Gustavo from Argentina. Hope everything's going well. Magmar. Dude, I would love to see Pokemon, I would love to see Pokemon basketball teams. Like, just imagine, like, the biggest squad just comes from, fucking Cherry Grove town of all places. It's like, oh yeah, we got a really bumpin' basketball scene here. Hello! Hello! Now this one has a level, this one has a Gloom, so... we'll throw Bard out. Yeah, Spice Strike's just not gonna get used. Sorry, baby. I've used you before. You were a real MVP in my 1 gold run. Oh, good night, League Demi. Well, yeah, because baseball is huge in Japan. I don't think... well, no, basketball's gotta at least be kinda big. I don't know about big. I wouldn't begin to know. I barely know how big basketball is in the US. I don't follow sports. But I have been to 2 sports ball games in my life. I went to a baseball game in 8th grade, and that was something. Then I went to a Redskins game in, 2012, and I got food poisoning from a hot dog. You never really think about playing, like, seeing Pokemon in other languages. Besides, like, Japanese, since I saw that a lot in pre-release stuff. Back before the days of worldwide Pokemon releases. Philippines rather than Japan. I feel like that makes sense for some reason, like... I don't know, when I think Japan, I don't think basketball. I think soccer and baseball. But not basketball. Basketball just feels like a really American sport. And I don't even know where it originated, so that might sound like a really ignorant statement. I know cricket is big in places. Don't know which places, but I think like India and Britain. But me talking about sports is just gonna be me shouting a bunch of things I only barely understand, so I just won't. Yeah, isn't like soccer or football the like pretty much the big worldwide sport? I know it's so big that even Eureka 7 had an entire episode dedicated to it. Oh, is cricket big in Australia? I feel like that really makes sense for some reason, too. Our southern friend! I remember you! Yeah, I guess it really would be an American sport then, huh? Of course, I don't really know much about Australia either, so... I'm aware of it. I know there are a poisonous spiders there. A poisonous spiders. Wow, I hate minimize. I know Stomp is doubled in power if he's minimized, but I don't know if it ignores the evasion up from it too. So I don't know if it's a matter of just potentially not getting the damage buff. Yeah, it's in cricket, kind of just like baseball, except you can't, like, bend your arm. So you're just, like, shot-putting it, kind of, but, like, outstretched. See, I'm making myself like a fool. Damn, it wasn't even a crit. I must have really rolled minimum on that Grimer. Man, speaking of New Zealand, I was really surprised to see that in Pokemon Go, Relicanth is a New Zealand exclusive. Yeah, I figured it would be. Like, all I saw was a ball thrown, and I don't keep up with sports, so I just make myself sound like an idiot when I mention it. Yeah, Relicanth is New Zealand exclusive. Of all places. Not to put New Zealand down, it just seems kind of... It's like not even the rest of, like, Australia. I don't think Australia gets it at all. And I realize that mentioning New Zealand and Australia in the same breath, it might be a... dick. How about I stop putting my foot in my mouth, huh? I don't know if that's offensive or not. Or, played out. I just always hear about the two together. I believe this is Team 35. Oh, that would make sense! The Coelacanth, huh? The Coelacanth was it discovered in New Zealand? I thought it was discovered off the coast of Africa. Or one of the coasts of Africa. Africa has a lot of coasts. But if that's the case, that would be really cool. And all the Pokemon nationwide! Because New Zealand sounds right, but then I also remember the coast of Africa being something. Hello. I can dig that. My friends were all in the drama squad, but, like, when I was young, I was on the, drama like, my daycare had, plays and stuff, and no one really wanted to do anything with them except, like, the real, like, outgoing kids. But I like doing props and stuff because it was really fun to do all the work behind the scenes. And I was gonna do it in high school, but I don't remember why I didn't. But then I ended up using that free time to start LPing, so, bet you're all happy. Wink. Yeah, I don't get the idea of region-exclusive Pokemon in Go. Please stop calling yourself Uncle Ralph. That was weirdly real. Oh my god. Wow, that was very human. I really like the calling in Crystal then. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna do a face cam eventually, but I don't think a cat would sit still long enough for it. Though Leaf here would probably do it. She's very, very calm. Yeah, what do you fucking think? Because I know I'm gonna face cam when I finally do, Let's Drink Star Ocean 4. Star Ocean 4K, rather. Even though I don't have a 4K TV, but I call it 4K since it's even saying Star Ocean 4 remastered on PS4. Oh, I forgot to add youngster Joey to my, I forgot to add his number. I just ignored him. But yeah... well, I haven't played it enough to start, like... How far did I get in Star Ocean 4? To the point where, it was like right after I got, Miura, or whatever, pink-haired McLovebutton Booby was named. What was the team I usually used? I usually used, Edge, Raimi, Limmel, and I'd swap off between, actually, I'd swap off the fourth slot relatively, frequently. Because Bacchus was good for DPS. Rachel, or whatever her name was, the angel lady, Sarah, was good for healing, and Miura was great for, symbology. So I ended up taking control of her a lot to deal with that one fucking fight, where you have to fight, like, constant waves and waves of enemies that are really weak, resistant to physical attack, so I couldn't just spam attack with Edge like I always did. I love Limmel so much. That K is so great. I unironically just love that. Edgy and Ray Ray, Edgy and Ray Ray. No, you're just Phase K. I'm sure Ethologic is the only one who knows what I'm talking about. Any of my Star Ocean 4 guys, let me know. You out there. Because I bought Star Ocean 4, International on, as a Christmas present to myself in 2010, and I only played it like once a year. Except I didn't play it at all last year, but I bought the 4K one, so I could just stop having to lug my PS3 out. I don't know what the final boss is. I might have been spoiled on it, but from what I understand about Star Ocean, 4 and 5 are regarded as the worst. 3 is kind of 3's kind of divisive, and 1 and 2 are generally considered to be really good. Of course, I've only played 4, so I could not tell you for sure. Murder! But Let's Drink Stars in 4K is going to be a while from now. There's a lot more I want to do before that. Well, because I want to get to a point where I can buy more rum easily, because with the rules I set for that, I'm going to be getting pretty fucking smashed. And, I don't have a job where I can buy more rum regularly, so I need to worry about that. No, I don't actually. I think you're lying to make yourself seem cooler. I think you're a nobody who isn't in this video game. Go away now, please. You can't rap me, I'm the gingerbread man. Bye. Yeah, Soul Hackers, once The World Ends With You finishes, I'm gonna get back to Soul Hackers. And then once Path of Radiance finishes, I'm gonna get back to, or start on Steins Gate, rather. That's what I've decided, is what's gonna happen. Yeah, I've rapped myself sufficiently. I don't need your help. Bard, help me. I need it. Murder Beam! I love Week 2. Joshua's such a great character. But a lot's going into The World Ends With You, so I'm very excited for that. Plus, I'm gonna have streams where I grind out some rarer pins. Because, like I said, gonna be a 100% LP. But I don't want to reveal too much, so I'll stop here. In fact, I still got an episode of Soul Hackers ready to go, but... And one I need to commentate over that I recorded, I think I recorded that the night I saw it, so... It was like 3 months ago. How many super... I probably won't even need it, but better safe than sorry. Dude, I didn't even realize how good Wolf was. I got it randomly when I first played it. And Wolf breaks the game when you get it. Lance is also a hacker because he has 3 underlevel Dragonites. Now you could explain that one away by saying the pre-evolution beam, or the early evolution beam that, or soundcast that Team Rocket was firing off may have made his Dragonairs evolve, but I don't buy it. Well, because the first time I played the final boss of The World Ends With You, I had no idea how to even, like, really do anything against it. And then when I got Wolf, it's like, oh, this is really easy. Yeah, Wolf just snaps the game in two. And there's a lot of pins I haven't even, like, tried using, like, all the Black Planet pins. Like, I heard Black Jupiter looks really good, so I need to give that more of a shot. Well, I love Desert Rose. Can I get that to evolve at level 47 too, or, how do I apply for that? I don't like this look for Houndoom. I think he just looks kind of derpy. I like Gold's setup. Though I think Houndoom is a super cool Pokemon. Alright, Team Rocket's down! Remember in Heart Gold where this guy had an actual name and it was just Archer? Like, we've had Archie. Who on the localization team thought, oh yeah, Archer ought to work? I forgot to vote in the last few Choose Your Legends things. I don't play Heroes, but I just want to make sure Valoria has the best chance possible. Cool. Well, oh, wait. Oh, want to go back up. I don't remember what that item was. Oh, excuse me. Didn't wake up Leaf. That's good. Happy Leaf Erikson Day! I actually don't. I forgot to get the, extended music card here. So, now that I've taken out Team Rocket, I can do that. Oh yeah, I don't even think I've voted 3 times yet. Oh well. I don't care. Nintendo giving away wallpapers is silly, because it's like, okay, I can just go on Google Images for that. I'm not gonna pay platinum points for that. Sure would! Yeah! I know the questions changed in Crystal, and I don't have them memorized, but at least it's still easy shit. Do they? I don't play the game corner at all, so I wouldn't remember. Do I have to go through? Ah, that's bonk. Doo-doo. I don't know, with Heroes it just seems like everyone who wins is... It's all just boobs. Boobs is cool, but stop. Though that really just seems like gacha games in general. It's either busty women, underage children that are barely dressed, or super attractive men who are shirtless. It's like, alright, that's something. But I don't play gacha games, so fuck it. Fuck it all. I don't have to do the Suicune event right now, do I? Because I kind of want to save that for after I beat Clair. Move my mic over here so I can kind of rest my arm a bit, because my back's getting really sore from the position I'm in. Because this recording setup works when I record The World Ends With You, but for Crystal and I have to sit here for 3 hours, it starts really hurting my back. Because I've been working on trying to straighten my posture up because my posture's getting really bad, so I want to try to fix that before I get hunchbacked. And it's working, but as a result, my back is screaming in agony right now. I'm trying to sit perfectly straight for 3 hours. So, viewers, I want you to take the opportunity. If you are currently hunched over, sit up straight. If you are currently thirsty, get yourself a drink. Start flossing. Never too old to start on that. Never too young to start on that. See, does she sell Ultra Balls yet? Now, is it just Great Balls all the way up until Blackthorn? Well, let's get to Blackthorn, because I really don't want to deal with, I don't want to deal with Great Balls trying to catch Suicune of all things. I am no one's daddy. I would be a bad father.
No tipsy doom, I'm your dad.
Say it with me, viewers.
Okay, Dad.
I always remembered Phil seems, oh yeah, if you don't have teeth, that sucks, but, yeah, hey, I'm Uncle Ralph. My kids aren't paying attention to me anymore. That sucks. Call your mom. Bye! Ooh, the spoon gets closer. It's 3D. Get good or get loose. Gilgross. You know, I kept meaning to check my, what do you say we go back and check our bank and see what our mom, or our PC rather, and see what our mom's been buying us? Said it's all been good stuff, so I'm hoping for a Moonstone. Speaking of which, you have something that evolves using a Moonstone. As soon as you get Surf, you can try to go to Tojo Falls, and there's a Moonstone there. But, it looks like Mom just bought me a Moonstone, so hella. I don't have anything that I would want to use it on, but... I'm not going to use these ever. Same with you. Same with you. I need to just sell those nuggets off. Cool. I want her to buy me an adorable doll so I can go home and put dolls in my room. She's like, aren't you too old to play with dolls? And I'm like, shut up, Mom. Feed my doll habit. Who do I want to send out next? Because it's getting a little overpowered. So is Bard. But, fuck it, we'll put Barb out. My relationship with my Pokemon is that I exhaust and abuse them. I have no idea why they took Remoraid out in Crystal. Of all Pokemon! The one you could only get in this pond with the Super Rod, by the way, unless it was swarming. Of all Pokemon, why cut out Remoraid? I get why they cut things out in general, so Gold and Silver don't feel like they're totally useless, but Remoraid? Drop Mantine, or like Gligar or something. I want Remoraid. Rod. Dangle your peepus in the water and let Octillery give you a bead. Mom! Really? Oh, well, it's a doll. I suppose I asked for that, didn't I? That would sell super well, so Nintendo would never put more than one Pokemon on that system at a time. Let's put Psychic out in front. It's not fish becomes octopus, it's gun becomes tank. Butterfree! It's low fat. I thought this was the one with Charmeleon, but again, they have a second Pokemon, and the Charmeleon might be the guy that's about to show up. All these points! Best to send Bard out. Man, I really wanted the physical, like, virtual console ones, but they either didn't sell them in the US or, like, you had to, like, go to a physical store. Yes, but artillery is only the Japanese, or the English name. Its Japanese name is Okutank. Well, why would I bother giving Spice Strike any experience when I'm just gonna replace it with Celebi? Which I'm gonna name Gormless Gus. Except I won't, because that won't fit. Probably gonna name it Onion Fairy. Or Haha XD LOL. Why are you so angry, Charmeleon? I feel like you got something to prove. But Claire's team is something I'm going to change up a little bit, too. I showed that off in one of the streams I did. I gave her dinosaur and dragon-esque Pokemon. So she has, instead of having three Dragonairs and a Kingdra, she has one Dragonair, a Gyarados. Oh, I think I got rid of the Dragonairs entirely. Yeah, I did. She's got a Gyarados, a Meganium, a Kingdra, and a level 80 Magikarp. Oh wait, no, she has one of the Dragonairs. I didn't give her Gyarados. The level 80 Magikarp does that. Drown! For the glory of Noah! Oh! Whoa, Bobber! Drown for me, Bobber!
Okay, Dan.
Pidgeotto, I'm gonna drop rocks. I used to not be able to do Ice Cave, like, for years. Like, when I first got the game in 2000, I had to make a friend, do it for me. Nah, Claire's not that tough. If you have a... I found an easy way to do with Clair is to just poison her Kingdra. She, doesn't really know how to handle that. I beat her with a team of level 33s in, the gold thing I had last week. No, her strongest only goes up to 40. But Ice Cave has a unique tile set in Crystal, and I think that's really cool. Do I have any repels? Alright, this is gonna be fun. Plus we can find Sneasel in it since it's at nighttime now, so... that'll be fun. Hey look, it's that thing that's exclusive to Silver and Crystal. Because for some reason this one isn't available in Gold. I'm sorry, did you just say this was the worst music? Well, pal, I don't need that negative... Oh my god, this one's way bigger than it used to be. I'm gonna look like a real idiot fumbling through this now. Okay, not too bad. Oh, does Delibird give a lot of EXP? I didn't realize. Yeah, it's farting out dank rhythms and rhymes, and you not liking it is a crime. I believe we've got all the HMs now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Second! Yeah, let's just give you that for now. Because I want to keep, I'm not going to teach it Waterfall just yet. I want to keep Smokescreen around for Clair. Wait, I've solved nothing. Shit, how do I get out? Oh, duh. Oh yeah, the Kanto Gym Leader theme in Gold, Silver, and Crystal is fantastic. It's like weirdly melancholy, almost. Well, Delibird, I'm sorry, but I heard you were worth a lot of experience, so, drown for me. Because I'm gonna throw everything I have at Kingdra. I'm gonna try to poison it with Spite's Rack, hope it survives long enough to do that. Start fucking up its accuracy with Smokescreen. Oh yeah, here's the room. Of course, I know how to handle it now, so we'll be fine.
Zubato!
Man, speaking of present, I finally caught a Pikachu in Go, and it was the one that has present. Oh, they changed this compared to Gold. Oh god, I might fuck this up. I should scope this out a bit. Okay. I should probably get off my bike for that, too. Oh, Big Boy's like, why didn't you fight my son? I'm like, I didn't want to, boy. Buddy. Friend. Yeah, best to get off the bike for now. I don't want to accidentally screw something up. Alright, let me make sure... Okay. Forgot where I was going with that Pokemon Go story. The Pikachu has a present, and that's weird. Yep, Psychic evolved! I love how the whole game kind of, like, lags for a second when you, push one down the hole. Okay. Her name is Kamika, get it right. I didn't actually see how much EXP that Delibird gave me, I stopped paying attention. So, this one's got a drown for me, too. Ooh, that is really good. God damn. My original plan was to actually use Delibird before I was reminded that Sneasel existed and would be just as terrible of an idea. Alright, I pushed all 4 in, right? I feel like I did. And if not, no biggie. We'll just try again later. I love seeing Kamika's whole world just collapse in on her. Yeah, I remember when I finally did Ice Cave of my own as a kid, I'm like, I've become a man. I'm growing up as a person. My brain has shown clear signs of improvement. I'm no longer the child I used to be. This is my power. Plus Ultra. And the whole time I go through Ice Cave, You Say Run is playing, and All Might's in the background just pounding the shit out of a Sneasel. Sneasel didn't do anything bad, but All Might just was particularly salty that day. And we get a Never Melt Ice. You know what that's going on. Because, hey, just because we gave Icy Wind to a meme Pokemon doesn't mean we can't make that meme slightly better. It can deal 3 damage instead of 2. Alright, that's what I thought. I just wish I brought a Repel in here. I was made a fool of. What is that item there again? It's like rest, isn't it? The PSN Cure Berry, it makes it so that it stops crashing and giving out your info. Yep, TM44. Not the best, not the worst. Probably wouldn't be better if I had repels, but you know how it do, here at the Comic Empire. I just like sliding ice puzzles. Well, Psyken's as strong as I'd prefer it right now. Yes, Eldoritos. It's like, with how well the Crystal streams are doing, I kind of want to do Dragon Warrior 3 streams, like the Game Boy Advance, or the Game Boy Color one, but I know that would not do nearly as well and not be nearly as beloved, but it has kind of like the same 2001 Game Boy Color feeling that I want to recapture in games that I wish I could create. But then I also remember that I don't really like playing through Dragon Warrior 3, so it'd be weird. Like, I think it's the Dragon Quest I have the least fun with. I've already done an LP of Dragon Warrior Monsters. It was the second LP I ever did. It needs to be redone, but it's been done, at least. I had a dream about getting to Blackthorn, because like I said, I could never get through Ice Cave as a kid. I had a dream about getting to Blackthorn City, and there's this store that me and my dad used to go to on the way to his house. And I'd always stop there and he'd buy me a bottle of Sprite, like an actual glass bottle of Sprite, and it was something I really liked doing with him. And I had a dream that same store was here in Blackthorn, and it was really nice. Let's rewind there. Joker is not better than any of the DS Pokemon games. Joker 2 is really good, but it's still not better than the Pokemon games. On DS. And Joker 1 I just thought was ass. Well, not like ass, but so vastly inferior to the Game Boy Color ones. Yeah, I just prefer Monsters 1 and 2. And mostly just 1, because I don't have much experience with 2. I need to play more, too. I have the cart. First battle against dragons, huh? I hope you don't have an Ice Punch Alakazam, because that might... I put Desert Rose out front, oops. I started playing a bit of Digimon Dusk, but I was doing it in the middle of a class, and I was like, I need to focus on what's happening. And then I just never ended up getting back to it. Desert Rose, you were almost there. I was gonna say the Digimon games are good, but from what I've seen, Digimon World 2 looks really slow and bad. Or just really slow, and 3 probably is fun, but I heard it's uber long from Ollie himself, who's in the chat. I need to give Cyber Sleuth another look now that I feel like I can give Cyber Sleuth another chance. Doesn't Hacker's Memory come with the entirety of Cyber Sleuth? Because if it does and anyone's already played it, can Homeboy get a copy of the code? No, this is on the eShop. And what was it? Digimon World Final or Last Order or whatever? It's pretty much just Digimon 1. Yeah, but I remember them. Someone said, like, it might have been, like, the Japanese one version that got, like, the first game came. That's upsetting. Let me tell you, I really like free video games, and take it wherever I can get them. Same way I followed this one guy, like, Wario64 on Twitter, because he tweets out deals and giveaways and stuff. Grand Order, that's what it was. What am I thinking Last Order? Was that a Sword Art Online game? Next Order. See, Grand Order is Fate. God damn it. Yeah, like I was looking at Next Order. I'm like, maybe that would be fun. I looked at it. I'm like, okay, probably not. Actually, even. Ooh, that bites Kyle. I'm sorry. Cool Trainer Fran. You can't be cool if your name is Fran. I don't know. Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's definitely the best remake, but God, I love the late Game Boy Color aesthetic. It's the same reason I'm in absolute love with Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Shit, I really want to stream Oracle of Seasons. I really want to. Oh, Psychic already! God, it even learned the best Psychic move even earlier than anything else. Natu doesn't even learn it till 50, and Xatu doesn't get it till 65. Let's say your name is Jay, silly. Anyone in the chat, if your name is Fran, go play Fran Bow. Solely because you share name. God, I'm funny. Is this thing on? Tap, tap, tap. It's not as if we all use Dragon-type Pokemon, just things that evolve into Dragon-types. When I played through Heart Gold, I went through the entire game with just Typhlosion, like it was a Typhlosion solo run. Because I was going through a really bad nostalgia kick at that point. I'm like, it has to be pure! And, Clair was kinda hard. I had to level my Typhlosion up until it learned Eruption, which is the only way I could handle it. What was my moveset at that point? It was like Flamethrower, Eruption, Rollout, and I think I taught an Earthquake too. And then when I got to Red, I had to totally change the moveset to be like Flamethrower, Sunny Day, Solar Beam, and something else. I think I kept Earthquake at that point. Bard, do it! Murder him! Wow, it sure would be cool if you had a Kingdra. I have a lot of tactics for Kingdra. I've been dealing with Kingdra for so long that it's like, alright, how am I gonna handle it this game? Though honestly, I probably don't even need to think too hard, because I can just use Psychic and probably do it just as well. Except if it uses Hyper Beam, I'm probably gonna get one-shotted, so... because my defense is still pretty ass. Like, I'm surprised these Dragonairs are even falling. Paraflinch is my Jirachi tactic of choice. I made like a bunch of Jirachi sets in 5th gen too, because Serene Grace is just such a cool ability. So I had one there like Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Iron Head, and Body Slam. I had a Wish support set. I really liked 5th gen competitive. Get to have a stronger bird. Doom Desire would be better if it had less of a wind-up time. I get why it is what it is, but it's not a particularly good move as a result. Alright, let me tell you what I really want. I want Z moves that are, like, signature Z moves that are more than just fancy animation and damage dealing. Like, I want Darkrai to get a Z move based on Dark Void that puts the enemy to sleep and also inflicts Nightmare at the same time. Because, hey, now you're dealing Nightmare damage, Bad Dreams damage. Alright, time to kick some ass against Clair! We already know we can one-shot Dragonair, so my thumbnail's a little less meaningful here. This was the best idea I ever had. Actually, shit, yeah, throw the Dream Eater effect on it to get at least a little bit of damage. But that would make it too OP. Because what is how much does, Nightmare do? Well, because Dark Void needs something now that they've nerfed it into uselessness. It's funny because these Dragonairs always give me such a hard time and Bard's just like, hahaha, I'm God. Yeah, so, and like, Bad Dreams is an 8th, so it's dealing 3/8 of their HP every turn. I think it's a good idea. Alright, so what did I want to do? Oh yeah, try to get Spice Rack a little bit of use here. Even though anyone besides Bard doing anything is just a formality. You can do it, my bronze skin baby! Poison Powder, go! Poison Powder, go! Poison Powder, go! Hey! We did it. Now don't hog the EXP. Don't bogart the Fritos. It could have survived if it wasn't a critical hit. Nah. Rest in peace, my bronze skin babies. Lower its special defense. Yeah, honestly, I was not expecting Spice Track to survive that. I really like... Alright, I talk shit about Gen 3 a lot. I really liked Gen 3's Hyper Beam animation. I really liked the whole DNA strand thing that it had, or the double helixes going on. Lower their special defense, you slut. Anyway, yeah, Poison Powder kind of breaks. Hey, 7 Aces. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Alright, I don't think Noctowl's gonna, Yeah, I didn't think so. Why did my power just flicker? Who do I want to get the EXP? Let's give it to... Yeah, I have a full LP of Strange Journey up already. Haha. We got a new cat, Steven.
I won't admit this, but...
I'll shoot you a picture after the stream is done. For those not in the know, which is probably everybody, Phase Light here is my my good pal, IRL, as we say. As we say in the biz. Oh, that's really sad. I didn't know he would only eat if you were sitting there with him. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, at least he was eating though. That's good. But yeah, he saw Leaf, which is her name, and was just like, "What the fuck?" Like his eyes got all big, and he got very low to the ground, and was very slowly walking up. And Leaf was just sitting there like, I could give. There is no physical way I could give less of a shit about what is happening. And it was great. She's very calm. So viewers, for those not in the know, the Dragon Fang is glitched in this game. It does not increase the power of dragon moves. The Dragon Scale does. And I think that's silly. I really like the Dragon Den music. Oh, I forgot there were trainers in the Dragon's Den in this one. Yeah, we're gonna wait for Sigma to, we're gonna try to acclimate them together before, No, Sigma's my, old cat. Or, old cat, he's, like, I got him in 2016. No, because, Leaf is like a tortoiseshell, and I thought it looked like, when the sunlight kind of breaks through trees in the forest and it, hits the leaves on the bottom. That's what it reminded me of, so I named her Leaf.
Strong! You're so strong. I don't want you to hurt me.
Sure I am. My cat is the female version of Leafy is here. Literally the cringiest cat. You want to hear a poetic naming system? I named Sigma because the day before I got the cat, I beat Zero Time Dilemma. That's poetry. Oh my god, though, there were two other cats we were going to get. We weren't going to get both cats. Because the first two cats just immediately, like, jumped out at me. And there was this really cute gray kitty with the biggest eyes, and she was so gentle. And I was gonna name her Phi to go with Sigma. And then there was this other cat who just kept meowing at me. And he's like, "Meow, meow, meow," and like wanting to jump in my arms and hug. And so I called him Devilman, because he was a crybaby. Tuesday won't work, because I'm going back to, well, not going back to Towson. Well, it depends on when you come over, because I probably won't be back until, like, 9. Oh, shit, yeah, you do have my key. Ah, crap. We'll talk about that in a bit. Probably after the stream. Oh, hey, Cool Train Akara, you existed. Yeah, the Dragon's Den in Crystal just makes it feel so, makes the one in Gold version feel so much like a beta. Like it was clearly unfinished. Hey! Like it was so clearly unfinished that they put it in the game and like, it's okay, Crystal's gonna come out in 7 goddamn months. It'll be fine. Though Crystal came out in Japan less than a year after Gold and Silver, and only 7 months after Gold and Silver in the US. Isn't that nuts? And I thought the distance between, Ultra Sun and Moon were bad. Well, because we're about to get a free Dratini. With extreme speed. Well, no, I named Sigma Sigma because when I first picked Sigma in the, vet, Not the vet, the Humane Society. I thought it was a girl because his name was Summer. Like, cool, you're Phi now. And then I looked down and he had a peenie, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're Sigma now. Give me item. No, you don't get that Dratini in gold and silver. It's crystal exclusive. But there was the cute female cat who was gray, so I was gonna name her Phi, but then, like, it got to the point, like, it was so hard choosing between Phi and Devilman that I got to a point where I just went on a random number generator and put it between 1 and 2. And Mom's like, well, let's look at this cat real quick. And it flipped on 1, so I was going to choose Devilman, and then we started petting Leaf, and I'm like, oh, I'm in love with her. And so we got her. Yeah, she tends to do. Sure, why not? What are Pokemon to me, huh? I think they're pals. Cheating. I was gonna say cheating. Raising. Just grinding. Anybody. Love. Thanks. What is this theme? I don't remember this. Why does no one cover this one? Ha! Claire, you're a big slut. I mean, Pokemon is just Michael Vick's Nintendogs. Imagine being so bad of a trainer you can't lie on 5 questions. Hey, not bad. I didn't even need smokescreen, so, Oh yeah, her, thing had Dragon Breath in this game. So, it would have been really bad to, bring Psyken out. Boo-hoo, cry. I mean, is that hard? I think if you come back with an empty space later, you can get a Dratini with extreme speed. And we get TM24, which I'm immediately going to slap on Psyken. You know what one of my most viewed videos on my channel is? I just called it Dragon Breath, and it's the video where I fight Clair, and it has like 24,000 views. I'm just surprised it did so well. I will. I forgot that theme existed, and I'm gonna listen to it later. Someone had to have covered that, right? Well, my most viewed video is showing off what in-game events Keldeo, Meloetta, and Janissac trigger in Pokemon Black and White 1. And that's almost broken 300,000 views, and it's the video that got me partnership. Because in the summer of 2012, like, I didn't know what to think about how many views that video was getting. I felt like every day was popping on another 1,000, I'm like, ugh. Keep in mind, back then I had like 500 subscribers and most of my LPs weren't getting double-digit views at that point in a day. Seeing that video really did something for me. It also has a lot of stupid comments, so I had to... That one wasn't fun for my email. Ooh. Yeah, what strategy did I use against Mem Olive? Also, fuck Mem Olive. That boss is stupid and I hate her. It's not fun. What are you doing here, buddy? Oh, Santos of Saturday. That one might actually be better on a Noctowl there. But, feck it. Feck it all to hell. Was that my strategy? I feel like I at least tried to use Jihad. I realize that came out weird. In Strange Journey, for those not in the know, Jihad is a skill that combines Megadoleon and Debilitate, so it's a really good skill. Feck it out of hell. Cool. So we got that. I feel like no one actually cares about this route, but I guess I should show it off. So let's put a Desert Rose out in front. So we can get back to New Barktown, because Homeboy didn't remember to get a Pokemon that could fly. Well, another strategy if you're having trouble with Mem Olive is bring Doppelganger, because if you have something that can reflect everything, the lower level you are, it hits Mem Olive with what you would have been hit with. So you could potentially be dealing like thousands upon thousands of damage to Mem Olive if it works out right. Well then, boy, the government is watching all my Strange Journey videos because I mentioned Jihad a lot in that one. Though I think that one got censored in SMT4 because they changed the skill that's high almighty damage and debilitate to Anticthon, which I believe is an aboriginal word for worlds, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, and they still have the Mortal Jihad skill too, so it's weird. That one feels even worse. Haha, no one can fly has Noctowl in his party, huh? Let me show you Noctowl real quick. My good man. Yeah, okay, here's my Noctowl. There he is. There's the boy. There's the girl. That's Noctowl. I'm so glad that a couple of viewers didn't know that. Joe was hoping for that, wasn't he? Oh, Steven. You wouldn't begin to understand my Noctowl. It's just a shiny. My boy is beautiful. My girl is beautiful. I gotta. Someone's gotta tell Joe in the Discord. He's gonna flip. I always thought Meryl's cry sounded like it was saying, "Sprinkling!" Because that's what he does. He's a Meryl. He sprinkles when he tinkles and doesn't even wipe the seat. Someone draw me really edgy Sneasel fan art of, like, I'm talking, like, 6th grade deviant art, like, beautiful angel with broken wings. And it's, like, Sneasel, like, an emo background. War Turtle! Alright, letting Joe choose Sneasel's name was 100% worth it. It was great. I'm so sorry to Dan Jancan for that, but... that's a real giggle. Because someone gave me that idea in the very first place when, they were like, yeah, just name a Bidoof Arceus and scare people in random battle. I'm like... Some really flowery font. I no longer apologize. How did Joe take it? Or is he, like, not online yet? Items, please! Look at me. Oh. Okay? Did they not give him a trigger to actually begin the fight? That was weird. They didn't even put his music on. Is he just a glitched trainer, or did I just catch him at a weird angle? Primeape? That sounds like a job for Psychen. I mean, Dragon Breath is only vaguely better than Twister power-wise, but that paralysis chance is pretty sweet. And it's my real option when, Noctowl immediately faints against, Lance's Dragonite. Yeah, but I haven't, battled this guy before. This is the first time I've been down this route. Plus that Dragon Breath went right into Primeape's scrotum. Yeah, that's a male, right into his scrotum. Hey, Thoros, how about you fucking stop with the... Why did I get rid of Smokestream when I stole Twister? Battle Tower? Are you just here to shill the Battle Tower? Man, let me tell you about the Battle Tower. The first time I played Crystal, it was on my, friend Richard's... Well, you wouldn't know Richard, but... It was on my friend's Crystal cartridge, so let me borrow it. And every time I would fight, there would always be someone named, Lancaster, who had a Hitmontop who always kicked my ass. So I got my own, Hitmontop and named it Lancaster. I'm like, now I'll beat him. And it kicks my ass again, and I'm like... Wait, you're the only one who wouldn't know, Richard. Borrowed his Crystal card back then, and all that happened. Who doesn't love me? After we beat Red, I might as well show off the Battle Tower. Who decided that this guy should have all these Pokemon? Spice Rack, come on. Not good enough, Spice Rack. Murder! Faster! Stronger. Why does this dude have 5 horny Geodudes that just sit there jerking off the air every time I use Razor Leaf? Dude, I don't think Desert Rose is going to evolve in Kanto. I was fully prepared to fight Red with the Pupitar. Well, no, I'm going to at the very least try to grind Desert Rose up, because Red's Espeon, the only strategy I really have for it is going at it with Tyranitar. The last time I played through Gold and beat Red, I had a Houndoom, so that's how I beat it, but I'm definitely going to have to get it up to a Tyranitar this time. That's insane. Oh, because Red's Venusaur is dumb and keeps trying to use Solar Beam when it doesn't have to. Guys, we're almost home! Which means you just have to pick up one thing, and I can call it a stream. I'm also gonna catch a Pidgey off-screen, teach it Fly, and get back to Ecruteak so we can do that next time. Because next stream is going to be a little shorter, since all we're going to do is catch Suicune, beat the League, and start the Celebi quest. And now we have 2 Master Balls! Meanwhile, Totodile's just sitting there. Thanks! Well, time to see what dull Mom bought. Ha! In the kitchen, I see! How you doing? Thanks. This is not about my money. Do not want to do that. I just want to say hi to my mom once in my goddamn life. Well, Red was buffed in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, at least. We've determined Lance is the father. Ornament. Put it on the right side. Put you on the left side. What about poster? Put that up. We already put it up. Feathery bed. Already put up. Alright. Look at my 2 beautiful dolls. Alright, before I end the stream, I want to try out mystery gifts. So we just saved. Reset. Reset my gold. But Giovanni is already Silver's dad. Wait, how do we do mystery gift? Do we have to unlock that? Huh, I totally forgot. Well, we'll do that next time then. So, I think I'm gonna call it a stream now. If I'll look up how to do mystery gift, since I figured I had to talk to someone. I just totally forgot how to do it. So, next time we'll do that. We'll cover a lot. We'll finally beat the Johto League in Session 4. So thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you all next time. Oh, is it? Wait, before I leave then, let me check real quick to make sure it's not an option. Sound print, menu account, yeah, no. I'm just gonna have to go look up to see what it's all about later. Alright, again, thank you very much for watching. Peace out, and see you tomorrow. Goldenrod sounds like it makes sense. And Elgato is crashing. Alright, cool.